Okay, great. Now we've seen how to create some line work, how to edit the line work, how to control some things visually between layers and styles. And we've also seen how to create annotations. Let's continue on with our chapter project here. We're going to start with the chapter project from our layer chapter, chapter 9, and we're going to build on top of that file. I've put a copy of it here of what I've done in the chapter 10 subfolder. It's called Project Template. Let's open that up. This will get us started. So remember, annotations will make or break your drawing, especially when construction is involved. Many people that you make drawings for do not know how to read drawings. So that may sound surprising to you, but you're going to find out it's often the case. In this chapter project, we're going to set up the dimension styles and the text styles for a later project. Again, open up the chapter project file from chapter 9 and let's work on this. What we're going to do is to make 3 text styles, one for notes, one for a header, and one for a title. Now you can be anywhere in your file for this right now. So go to the Annotate tab and let's check and see what we have here. We have a Roman and a standard. Okay. Well, that doesn't fit our needs. What we need is something different. So let's create 3 different text styles. So we're going to make a notes style. So pick the new button, call it notes, and click OK. Now we've created it. Now you may have noticed that it matches in setup of what the current text style was, or the one that we had selected when we said make a new one. It copies the active one, but that's okay because a lot of times that's exactly what you want and you just want to tweak it a little bit. So we want to set the text height to 1/8 of an inch. So just come in here and literally put in 1/8, and we want the font to be Arial, which it already is, which is fantastic. Keep it regular, width factor of 1, oblique angle of 0. That's fantastic, and hit set current. Now it'll say, hey, look, you've changed this style since you've last done this. Do you really want to or not? And yes, I do. That's great. Now let's make another one. Click new and type in header. Click OK. And now on this, we want it to be Arial, but we want it to be bold. So let's make it bold. And we want the height to be a little bit bigger. So we'll go from 1/8 to 3/16. Okay. Now let's make another one. So yes, we want to save that. And this time we're going to call it title. Click OK. And that's going to be an Arial, bold, and we're going to make that 1/4 of an inch. Some really big text here because it's our title text. Set current. Actually, let's make our notes style current. And then click close. So now, automatically, our text style that's going to happen is going to be called notes. That's great. Now let's make some dimension styles that are going to be suitable for an architectural drawing measured in feet and inches. Let's go to the Dimension tab on the Annotate tab in the ribbon. Click the flyout arrow, and we only have the one style here. Now we're going to make a new style, say new, and we're going to call it Architectural Project. And we're going to start with the standard style because that's all we have available to us. Click Continue. Now we need to make some changes. In the Lines tab, let's make everything by layer. Same thing with the extension lines. Okay, now let's change the Extend Beyond ticks to 0. We'll keep that the same. Now this is going to be an architectural drawing, so we need to look at the Text tab and the Symbols and Arrows tabs. Now we're going to use architectural tick. That's good. Now our leader is going to be a closed arrowhead, which is what we want. Everything else here appears to be what we want. So let's go to the Text tab. Now I know you're saying, well, how do I know what I want? That's a great question. And if you really did ask that, I'm glad you did. Well, I'm giving you the design standard. I'm saying this is how we want it to be presented. Because there are so many different settings in here, you can set it up a million different ways and you really have no idea until you've done it for a while and you've seen, hey, I like how this looks and we're going to keep it that way. All right, that's what I'm going to use. Now, you can also find out that, hey, you know what, I need to tweak this drawing just a little bit, and that's okay to do. I suggest if you want to tweak a customized style, then you copy it, give it a name, and say, hey, it's based on this default style, but it's just a little bit different. Maybe it's normal-bold or normal-italicized or something else. But that will help you know that, yeah, you've tweaked it, it's special, and that it's okay to copy and paste it around. It's not going to override any other type of dimension styles at all. So here in the text tab, let's set our style to notes for the text and our text color to by layer. No fill color. We're not going to fill it in from behind. We're just going to leave everything else to be the same. And that's it. Just a few tweaks here to the dimension style and set up a couple of note styles, but that's it. And now that we have these things set up, we can start any project with this file. And we know that our notes, our text, our dimensions, they're all going to work out the way we want them to. That's why you make a template file, so you don't have to go in and set up your dimensions every time. Now that you're done, go ahead and save your file.